Hey everybody, my name is Suk. Welcome to Lead Guitar Workshop, and these are my books. I wanted to share with you today my 5 different books for learning lead guitar. These books are designed for beginning students, people who have never even plucked a single note of melody, all the way through the pentatonics, through modes, chords and arpeggios, inversions. It covers everything you need to know as a lead guitar player. As you've probably seen on my channel, one of the main focuses I do as a person, as a musician, is to think about just that. We're learning 2 skill sets when we learn guitar and music, right? One of it's learning as a musician, learning what the language does, what it needs, how to elicit sounds, what choices do you have as a musician. And then we're guitar players. We need to take that musical information and put it on our instrument. So these books have been written starting probably since early 2000s. I have level 1, 2, and 3. And there's also a book on the modes and a book on chords and arpeggios. These books have been curated after class, after student. I kept reworking it, seeing what worked for my students and what didn't, what clicked and what maybe seemed like it wasn't necessary. Each book is divided into 10 chapters, which are like 10 lessons. These were taught originally as 1-hour classes for 10 weeks. These books are still in use at New York City Guitar School. It's the biggest guitar school in Manhattan. They're in Brooklyn and stuff as well. And these have been the main curriculum there for years, and now I have them available to everybody. I finally spent a year rewriting them all from the ground up, and I'm so proud of them. They're filled with exercises, explanations, examples, real-world situations, how to use this, how to apply it. The first 3 books basically, I say deal with pentatonics, but really everything you need to know. How to know what scale to use, how to know how to apply that scale, how to look for keys and understanding that knowledge. Level 1 is, again, for the absolute beginner, working their way up, starting with the open position pentatonic and kind of building from there. By the time you get to level 2, this used to be the flagship course we had for years. And this has all the secrets and tricks I learned over 40 years of playing guitar. Were started through this book, level 2. Level 3 fills that gap between the pentatonic world and learning the 7-note mode scales. And these have everything from playing on one string to self-generating to subgroupings and rhythm elements, changing gears. There's so many things in here that I believe every musician really needs to know, and especially a guitar player, learning melodies. Learning that music is 3 things: melody, harmony, and rhythm. Rhythm is number 1. Melody are our notes and scales. Chords, harmony are the chords that we need to know how to build a solo over. There's a book on the modes, right? We talk about what they are and how to use them, and that they're really in everything everywhere. And here's the big secret. Modes are chord progressions. At least in our world, when we see them, most people think scales immediately, but they're actually chord progressions first. And you need to recognize that as a musician to know when to use modes, right? These aren't seasonings like a hot sauce or something. The chords dictate the modes. And the book walks through each one in a key. By the end of it, you have a whole reference for every key for all the mode patterns you need. There's only 12 keys, and the 7 modes for each one. We build off the 5 pentatonic patterns. There's only 5 shapes you need to know to get your fretboard up in action. And the modes books walks through that, built on the pentatonics foundation. Then there's a chords and arpeggio book. This is one of my favorites. This is when we start departing diagrams for scales, and we start thinking about notes and the intervals around it. I call it chords and arpeggios because we equally start working on chord inversions that are equally at home for rhythm guitar as they are for lead guitar. We talk about the cage system. We go through everything in this book with clear, easy examples, demonstrations, and it's not just licks or anything by that. It's a method. These are method books to help you. Like I said, these have been in New York City Guitar School since 2004, pretty much. I started writing these. I've taught these to hundreds, if not thousands of people over the last 20 years. They've had great success. These are what you're seeing in my videos. This is all my teaching pedagogy in a pathway. So these books are the pathway to the lessons you're seeing online. They are available everywhere you buy books online. Amazon, Barnes & Noble, bookshop.org, any place you find a book online, anywhere in the world, you should be able to order a book locally enough to you to have it printed and sent to you. You can also find out more information at leadguitarworkshop.com. That's where we have special bundle offers sometimes, or signed copies. We have special deals that we do from our website. So again, my name is Suk, Lead Guitar Workshop. If you like what you're hearing, please sign up. There's been a lot of new subscribers, and I'm so happy to have you all in our community. We're all trying to learn music and be better every day, right? You never stop learning. And one of the secrets to learning music is to understand that learning music is a circular process, not a linear one. So many times I have people who say, well, I know the pentatonics. What about the modes? Okay, I know the modes. What about arpeggios? Okay, I know arpeggios. What about the next modes? Melodic minors, harmonic minors, augmented scales. Music's not about learning new stuff all the time. It's a lot like anything in your own language. You didn't really start learning new words every day for the rest of your life. You learned how to better articulate what you had to say. And that's what we talk about here in music. Really getting to know what you're doing as a musician and as a guitar player. So check out these books. I've had a lot of students, people love these books, and I know you will too. They're $25 each. But sometimes we have specials again on Lead Guitar Workshop, and there they are. They're awesome. I really believe you'll like them. Come check them out. And if not, keep checking out our videos. We'll be uploading new stuff constantly. And let me know what you want to hear. Thank you guys. Have a great time and keep playing.